So, hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So today I thought of something, remember, if you remember, I lost between 9 and 10 pounds and 12 pounds a couple of years ago, Lucas was 1 year old, so it's more than 10 years ago. And that's thanks to Bob Greene, who is a specialist in he's a personal trainer. He's been an expert in weight loss and everything that has to do with weight loss, foods and everything. He's become well known because he was a collaborator to Oprah Winfrey's show way back when. So the first video that I did about Bob Greene, I explained the menu, for day 1, day 2, etc., and the workout that he's doing for week 1 and 2. So today I wanted to do a whole recap because it's a 12-week plan that's a sure, absolutely 100% guarantee that you're going to lose weight. I haven't heard a lot about Bob Greene lately, but I know that he's published 1 or 2 books, actually one in 2009, if I remember correctly, and another one after that you can find on Amazon. So I will show you a couple of images on that. So today I want to do the whole week 1 to week 12, how he is planning the workout part of it and the food as well, but he's kind of combining food switch that he's calling food switch and cardiovascular work. So those 2 elements are the most important to lose weight, and the whole plan is based on changing the way that you're dealing with weight every single week. But it's kind of it's not something that's drastic. But what I find genius about his program is that he's starting slow, for the workout, and for the food switch, he's starting very slow so that people can actually become used to it. And so it has to do with making it a habit, a better habit, meaning that when you're going to lose weight, because you will, the first pound, the second pound, it's part of a whole plan, and the plan is a long-term one. Thousands. It's something that every woman, especially women, but men too, should keep for the rest of their lives, really, because it's a whole plan. It's a whole deal with how to lose weight and keep it off, mainly. That's the whole idea. So week 1 and 2, let's recap that. The food switch part is, he says, replace soda with water, unsweetened iced tea, or fat-free milk. So this is the step 1 of the food. So as you can see, it's just that part. He's not talking about bread or pasta or anything else. This is the first step in terms of food, which goes to say that you're not going to be obliged to change your whole menu in 1 week, So that's what I like about this. And let me remind you that I think that the first month I'm trying to remember, I must have lost maybe a pound or 2. Usually experts will say that the safest way of losing weight, the most a realistic objective is between half a pound to 1 pound a week, depending on how much you actually have to lose. So everybody's different. So this is why I find that it's very interesting. Now, in terms of workout, the cardio, you have 15 minutes of activity such as walking or riding a stationary bike. I would cut back a little bit personally. For me, I think that 15 minutes is too much for someone who's never worked out in their life. So I would start with 5 minutes, 3 times a week of a brisk walk, After that, by yourself, on your own, keep a journal. That's something that's also a good idea. Try to do by yourself the first week and the second week. Go with 5 minutes and try to, if you are able to increase from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, keep it at 3 times a week. It's perfect. It's going to be even quicker for you to lose weight. As far as strength training for week 1 and 2, there is none. Traps to avoid, he says that don't be tempted by shortcuts, meaning that don't try this miracle pill that makes you lose all the fat that you have in a matter of weeks. That's not something that he will recommend. So week 1 and 2. Week 3 and 4, food switch category, trade your white bread for 100% whole grain. In addition, try to incorporate whole grain pasta and brown rice for your diet. Start with the bread. In my opinion, it's something that's easier. And don't try to have four slices in the morning. Try to have a normal portion, like 1 to 2 slices of bread. But just for the general idea, white bread for 100% bread. He says also to incorporate a whole grain pasta, but that it will depend on the portions. Start with the bread, and then maybe later on in the week, you can always try whole grain pasta, but be sure to not have like a whole plate of it. I would go with half a cup of whole grain pasta somewhere in the week and see how that goes, because that's a good idea, because whole grain pasta will have more fibers than white pasta. So that's just my opinion. Now, in terms of workout, I'd add 5 more minutes to each workout session. He goes 20 minutes, but I would go from 10 to 15 minutes 3 times a week. And then traps to avoid. Exercise is tough, so you can shed pounds by cutting calories, but among successful long-term weight loss losers, 90% exercise regularly. Physical activity also improves mood and sleep. So the main idea is mainly to check the portions and check what you eat, the quality of your food. So that's what he means by exercise regularly. Is kind of the food is more important than the workout, but the two combined is successful as in your weight loss plan.